All right, the problem is like I'm a musician, so I grew up thinking that like this was so awesome. Everything involved with music was so it was like a pure something pure about it in a sense. But no, they're all of them are Satan worshiping pieces of junk, pieces of garbage. Um, and we just didn't know it, man. We've been duped in every area of life, everything we've ever been shown, taught in in the education system, in on the TV, all of it, bro. There was something underlying we didn't see underneath it all, kid. Bugged out, bugged out. And when you start researching everything, you get put in this conspiracy theory category, and a bunch of worldly idiots start to try to debunk the things you're saying, and but they got no skin in the game, kid. They just repeating what everyone taught them. Good at memorizing nonsense, basically. So I wanted to show this, man, about Freddie Mercury, right? I like Queen. Queen's a dope band. Like I like this music. If it comes on, I'm gonna be like, "Word, that was dope. It was performed well. It was the instrumentation. It was just it was hard, bro. It was dope music, but there was an agenda behind it, and it got exalted because of these things, like their connections with Aleister Crowley. The Beatles had them on the Sergeant Pepper's album cover. Aleister Crowley's a piece of garbage, bro. This guy's the worst. You can't you can't even make it cool, bro. He's a child molester, a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be idolizing people who openly worship this stuff. It's one thing if your music uh, reflects reality in some sense. Where I make songs that have both in it, that are have wicked concepts and stuff like that. But ultimately, I'm not sitting here telling you to be wicked or to. I'm telling you the opposite. Seek after righteousness. Seek after the truth. Take the red pill, right? And challenge all the things you think you know, and challenge who you consider the authority on this stuff. Because it's funny. It's funny who we appoint as the authority, and they're really not. They're deceivers. They're sheep's and wolf clothing. I'm talking about everybody. Every single thing is compromised. You know. So boom, let's check this out, man. Let's check this out. This is a little documentary, man, about Freddie Mercury. So we're gonna just peep a little excerpt.
Colors and were covered with the most open, as Kinsey put it, sexual action pictures. The remainder of the paintings, he writes, were life-size representations of sexual activity, both homosexual and heterosexual, singly, doubly, and in groups, including children, end quote. What kind of Satanist and sexual deviance would defend such a wicked man like Aleister Crowley, who was taking advantage of little children as a pedophile? How heartbreaking that anybody would think to defend those who would be promoting Satanist Aleister Crowley's work.
Right.
Crowley imagined a world without God wherein a Superman race would rule over humanity and abide by his satanic credo, "Do what thou wilt, shall be the whole of the law." Crowley, using the hawk-headed god Horus as a satanic symbol of the new eon to come, said, "With my hawk's head I peck out the eyes of Jesus as he hangs upon the cross."
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Crowley wanted his followers to envision or imagine a world without God, without heaven, without hell, where everybody was doing what thou wilt and following the Antichrist. Queen joined John Lennon, who had placed a picture of Aleister Crowley on their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts
Boom.
Club Band album.
That's what I was just talking about. Where they all idolized this dude right here, Aleister Crowley. And this is well known within the truther community, but within the music world, I feel like everybody's still deceived. You know, it's insane. Like people are still sticking up for Michael Jackson and stuff like that. I'm about to show you that next, bro. Where he was saying it the whole time. I'm coming for the children, man. He admitted it the whole time. Like these people are intentionally wicked. They're not just flawed people that didn't realize they were in sin or something. They know they're defying it, defying God on purpose. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing, man. It's and it's not like like when I sit here and make a song, and it's a vibe of and it's a dark vibe or something. The difference is I'm not being put on the highest pedestal, allowing anybody to use that song or that music to shape a message that will hurt people. Because you're aware of this going into it. You're aware that um, you're about to be used in this way, and the trade off is some money and some fame. It, I've been offered record deals and weird things, but I can't take them. There's a part of me that never could be like, "Well, there's something up with this." You know what I mean? And to prove it, look what happened last year and the year before, 2020 and 2021, where every single celebrity was saying the same thing in unison about what to do with your medical freedom and all that. Uh, Guilt tripping you, virtue signaling, and they're all doing it at the same time. That was when the devil cashed their chips in, kid. Said, "Yo, I held up my end. Now it's time for you to hold up yours, and I need you for this, for my agendas. Say these things, follow this script. Because if you don't, you're donezo, kid. This was part of the deal. You know, you would have never been exalted. You would have never. No one would have cared. Uh, but everyone from what Billie Eilish, from Ariana Grande, every single celebrity there is said the same thing, trying to steer you to do certain things, man. And that's wicked, man. It's you're not just making music at that point. It's not about music. It's not about like I watch horror movies sometimes too, or whatever. But when it's being, it's one thing watching it from an entertainment standpoint. Like, okay, this is a story about you know any an exorcism. So you're watching an exorcism on TV, and you know there's some people who don't want to see that at all. Like, oh, it's evil to see it, even see it. But no, there's a reality to this. It's a story being told. Same thing goes for music video. All right, there's some sort of story being told here, but using your celebrity, your influence to push culture is a whole different thing. To push how people think because they rather be part of the crowd, and the whole Hollywood, the whole television is saying the same thing, you know. So people don't want to. I don't know. People's lives are shaped by this stuff, and they act. They literally act how what they see on TV and stuff. So so when you do that as an artist, like when you sit down in these interviews and denounce Jesus, like you're about to see in a second, It's different than your stupid songs. Like your stupid songs, I'll give you a free pass on. Like, all right, there's always the cult messages. I have a cult messages in some of my songs, so I'm not gonna hold that against people. A song's a song. You want it to be as interesting and cool as possible, and it's contrasting life's dark, evil, evil and good. These concepts are in a struggle with each other. That's what makes it cool art. That's what makes it the subject, the content of it. There's something innate inside of us that seeks after these concepts, so it'll resonate with you. You know what I'm saying? This fight between good and evil, protagonist type of thing going on. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But then when you go the extra mile and they're not explaining, oh, this is Aleister Crowley and this is why we put him. This stuff was just there, and then you see the damage these albums did, and these people's careers did. It's a whole different thing than judging the music itself. I think a lot of the music is great still. You know, I don't really, but it's just funny how they planted all these seeds with this stuff. You know, all right, let's just keep watching this thing, man. I don't want to babble on.
And quoted Crowley's axiom, "Do what thou wilt," as the Beatles' philosophy before he died. Queen joined Lennon in bashing God and attacking the worship of God in singing Lennon's godless song, Imagine.
No religion too.
The reality is that the music of Queen is really quite religious, as we have seen, but the religion entails the rejection of Jesus Christ and replaces it with a counterfeit religious system, which is about the worship of the devil and globalism without the one true God. God's word teaches that the spirit of Antichrist will draw the world together with one vision of one world and one religion with no regard to what's right or wrong. In Queen's song, One Vision, Mercury glorifies the coming one world government and one world religion centered around one man, which will be the Antichrist himself. Mercury adds to this lie the satanic glorification of the philosophy of do what thou wilt, declaring that there is no morality or no right or wrong.
Right.
Freddie Mercury sings about a disgusting evil man who is believed to personify the devil, who then...
Right. And they would talk about ushering in the new age with all this metaphysical Atlantis type stuff. Like a lot of the bands did that. This one world, one true religion mess. What he's talking about the new world order, basically. You know. But that's just lyrics. That's lyrics, right? But really what this is about is pushing the homosexual agenda. And look at the world now. Now we're in this gender confusion era. This homosexuality is this thing now, like this big thing. And you know, I'm not even allowed to believe that homosexuality is a sin. There's churches saying that. And this is clear. It's clear in the Bible. You know. And yo, watch the rest of this documentary, guys. I'm gonna do the Michael Jackson one next, but it's just wow, man, what has been done. Because it's been this gradual progression to the dupe we're in now. We got duped, kid. Everybody's getting duped right now. And they're so ignorant, it hurts. It literally is like, oh God, you don't even know about the devil. You don't even believe in the devil, bro. Like and God, like you nuts. You still never took a look at a lot of these conspiracies. You never weighed them out and discerned them to see what's what. You never gone back to question what it is you learned in school. Because people will say, oh, I never, question everything. But they don't. They really don't. They go with the popular consensus of what people, and they think that's the right answer because everyone believes it. It's actually the opposite. The truth is held by less people because it takes real ability to have self assessment. Like, oh, I was wrong about that. I'm wrong about this. Wow, I can't believe I got duped. But still have enough perseverance to say, ah, it's okay. It's okay. Let me ask God. Yo, show me. I want to know. And a lot of it's heartbreaking. You get your heart broke, bro. Broken the fact that you lived your whole life as a lie. Like everything's a lie. Everything. Things you held dear to you. Like me personally, music was, a big thing, man. For me, it still is. I still make music. I still am trying to market my own music and stuff. But the difference is I'm not gonna sit in front of you as if uh uh it's important to more important than the truth. If it affects you negatively, if any of my music affects you negatively, throw it out. Don't use it. You know, for me personally, it heals me, and I'll put it out because I think it's worthy of being heard. It's dope. It's well made and all that, and I put my everything into it, and I'm sure these people do too. You know, I don't know. But their music's great, sure, but this agenda stuff has affected us directly, and we have to rebuke it, bro. We have to. We got to say, bro, get out of here with your fairy bullshit. Get out of here. We can't make excuses anymore because all this led to gradual boom, boom, and now the whole fabric of everything's falling apart. And that's the point of this video is we need to stand up for this, uh, you know, to expose this stuff. And I'm not here to teach, man. I'm here. I'm not. I'm just here to kind of double down on the fact that listen, bro, enough's enough. Stop with your circular reasoning. It's just going in circle. Oh, it could be true. Conspiracies might be. Oh, you never know. Maybe. Isn't that curious? No, 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 no. This stuff is real. It all is. I'm in the music business. I know it's real. There's so much ritualistic stuff going on. So much secret society stuff going on. Uh, Homosexual stuff going on. Agendas and devil worship and seances and sacrifices. It's real, you know. Hmm. Anyways, man, watch this video. Shout out to Unplugging him. Unplug him. He has a great uh uh he has a great series called The Songwriter's Secret, right? And he breaks down what everything really means, especially in all these popular bands. It wasn't just talented people they found off the street. These people, it was some sort of strange CIA thing going on and still going on, where the artists are within a certain uh they're within certain families and certain things where you're groomed into it and you're used for certain things, and spirits are called upon to inhabit you, you know, and to help you write your music and stuff like that. Anyways, man, check out Unplugging him. He put this on his channel. I'm gonna watch the next few actually with you guys. There's one on Michael Jackson and there's one on Ariana Grande. There's a few of them. Well, I wanted to kind of open up this conversation because um I struggled with this really badly. Where I'm like, yo, I don't want to make music to kill people either. Like, and my music's aggressive and stuff. Like, but I'm like, how do I balance that out? And I balanced it out by showing you, look, that this I don't have a pact with nobody. Like, I could say whatever I want. These people can't. They have to push the agenda. Yo, they pushed the shit out of that narrative, man. Last year and the year before, and people got severely affected by it because of their love for these idols. Because of their love for these people, they made decisions like as if these people want to protect them or give a damn about their health. They don't. Nobody cares about you. You bugging? These people on TV do not care about you. They hate you. They're trying to destroy you. Whether it looks like it or not, that's the deal. That's the deal they make. So I'm tired of making excuses for them, for all of them. If they reach these certain platforms, they're not good, kid. They're not. You can't get that high in this world. And those doors won't be open because God doesn't have nothing to do with it. God doesn't want to exalt you to give you an ego. He wants to humble you. So, this prosperity gospel saying, selling us this dream. Oh, you could make it too to be on the world stage and da da da. No. You could make a little YouTube or something. You could do, but these colossal levels of, it's not because their music is great. Even if it is great, it could be great or it could not be. It doesn't matter to them. As long as you could be used for the agenda is what matters, and is why you'll be pushed. And if it happens to be pretty good music, it works even more. It's a magic spell. Anyways, man, I'm rambling, bro. This is Big Papa Pill TV, man. I'll check you in next episode. And this is about the songwriter's secret. Check out Unplugging Them. Unplug Them. Sorry, Unplug Them. He's a pastor from Detroit, bro. He grew up around like Proof and Eminem and stuff. And you know, he's a channel I listen to all the time where he breaks down the songwriter's secret. And because I'm a lyricist myself, it was one of the coolest topics to study. And he's a man of God, and that's what we're supporting here on this channel. Go check him out. Go hit him with a sub, a like, or something. He's got a whole series. I'm just gonna try to do reactions to them. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing either. I'm just gonna kind of play an excerpt and then have some commentary on it and try to make as much sense as I can for you. All right, this is Big Papa Pill. Check out some of my tunes, man. My tunes, my songy songs. I make crazy stuff. So I'm not saying that you can't make crazy stuff, but as a person, when people are buying into you as a person, because at the end of the day, you're selling yourself, and people gravitate towards you. It's not even the music is a part of it, but then they they want to know who you are, and what I'm saying is who I am is somebody who can't feel comfortable with just letting you believe that the superimposed insane stuff that's going on in my music is who I am on a daily basis or something, or to do what I say as far as making an important decision in your life, or who to hang around, or the type of things we find cool. None of those things are cool, kid. What's cool is, get down with the Bible, get down with Christ, and that's it. Repent, righteousness, and if you're gonna do something artistic, do it to the highest degree possible. But also make sure your fans and your audience are cool, man. Like you have a sharp audience, man. It's not a bunch of brainwashed monkeys, man, and taking just because you want to make money off them. It's not fair. It's not fair to nobody. Even in business ethics, man, you should have ethics and say, nah, I don't want to dupe my audience. I don't want to dupe my customers into this false idol worship thing. where they, it's different to get support, but it's another thing to put people in under a trance and a spell. It's a whole different thing. All right, boy, this Big Papa Pill, boy, you know what it is, bro. Hit the like, share, subscribes. I'll see you later.